This is Sunday in the K11 games. We will tell you all you need to know about them on today's daily KHL update. First on the menu, Admiral versus Avangard. Home team opens up this corner late in the first. Ilya Zuba feeds Artem Zimchanik in the slot. Stick to skate, back to stick, and in. Neat goal. 1-0 Admiral after 20. Second period now, and Richard Gungan, that's a beaut. He skates to the slot from the left wing and sends it upstairs in Konstantin Barulin. Great effort by Gungan. It's now 2-0 Admiral. A few moments later, Avangard get a goal back. Alexander Popov scores his 14th of the season on a rebound, and it's now 2-1. Admiral get a security goal halfway through the final frame as Ivan Glaskov finds the back of the net for the second time this season. A very important win for Admiral on home ice. 3-1 Admiral is your final. We're in Khabarovsk now, where Amur hosts Boris. Boris still haven't guaranteed themselves a playoff spot. They could use a win tonight. But it's Amur who strikes first. Captain Dmitry Tarasov does his 13th of the season on a two-man advantage. Great sliding pass by Turku Mantilo there to keep the play alive. Second period now, and Brandon Bachensky starts to shine. Dustin Boyd scores his 19th of the season as Bachensky picks up his first point of the night. 1-1. Soon after that, Amur get their lead back. And again it comes on a power play. Alexander Ryzantsov drives it home with his signature slap shot to make it 2-1 Amur. Just over a minute later, Boris get a man advantage, and they convert as well. Brandon Bachensky scores his 18th of the season and picks up his second point of the night. We're tied at 2s. 3 minutes later, Boris get their first lead of the night. Tolgachi Laulov makes himself available on the slot, and that's his 7th of the year. 3-2 Boris. Third period now, and Amur tied up. Kirill Safronov puts the puck on net. It's deflected by Evgeny Orlov in front, and just like that, it's 3-3 hockey game. Late in the period, Nigel Dawes breaks into the zone, dishes it over to Brandon Bachensky, back to Dawes, and he scores from the doorstep. That's his 31st of the year, and it's 4-3 Boris now. A few moments later, Brandon Bachensky scores his 2nd of the night and 19th of the year to wrap up his 4-point night. Excellent performance by Bachensky leads Boris to a W on the road. 5-3 Boris final. This is Nova Kuznetsk, and tonight Mallory hosts Salavat Yulaev. First period, Kuzna have just killed a penalty. Ansel Galimov storms up the ice, feeds Kirill Kaprizov, and Kaprizov scores. That's his 4th of the season, and Kuzna takes the lead, 1-0. Exactly 40 seconds later, Ryan Stoa takes a shot from the high slot. It goes wide, but the puck still bounces in off the goalie's skate. Stoa scores his 14th of the year with a lucky bounce. Late in the period, Ansel Galimov improves Kuzna's lead to 3-0 as he scores on a breakaway. That's also his 14th of the year and his 2nd point of the night. Moving on to the second, and Kuzna strike again. Alexander Komarista gets it to go for his 9th, and Kuzna lead 4-0 halfway through the second frame. That's a lead they're not gonna give up. Kuzna shocks Salavat on home ice as they win 5-2 in the end. Let's head over to Magnitogorsk now, where Magnitka hosts Lada. Early in the first, Lada opened up the scoring on a power play. Dmitry Ogurtsov scores his 4th of the season on a rebound, and Lada grabbed the lead, 1-0. Second period now, and Magnitka find the back of the net as well. Vladislav Koletnik nets his 1st of the season at 28-11. 1-1 after 40 minutes of play. Third period now, and Lada pull away again. Stanislav Bacharov takes a shot, the puck hits Alexander Streltsov's glove, then it hits Renato Bragimov and ends up in the net. You may call it garbage, but it counts. 2-1 Lada. 5 minutes later, Magnitka tie it up. Denis Zaripov makes an amazing pass through the legs to Jan Kovers, and he scores on a wide open net. What a play by Zaripov. We're tied at 2s. Just over a minute later, though, Lada retakes the lead again. Denis Barantsev breaks into the zone, almost loses control of the puck, but he recovers, takes a wrist shot, and beats Vasily Koshchkin. Great effort by Barantsev, and it's 3-2 Lada now. But hey, it's Magnitka we're talking about here. They get a late power play, pull their goalie, and tie the game up again. Jan Kovers has his 2nd of the night and 22nd of the year. 3-3, and this one is going to overtime. And here's some more drama for you. With 7 seconds left in the extra frame, Dmitry Vorobyev makes a great little turn behind the net and scores on a wraparound. That's his 1st of the season, and it's the game-winning goal against reigning champs. Doesn't get any better than this. Lada still in the playoff race. 4-3 Lada overtime final. Chelyabinsk, Russia is the site of our next game. Traktor hosts Yugra. 10 minutes into the first, Yugra opened up the scoring. Philip Larson scores his 4th of the year as Igor Bortnikov feeds him on the far post. 1-0 Yugra. Moving on to the second, and Traktor tie it up on a power play. Stanislav Chistov beats Barry Brus with a near wrister. Chizin has his 12th of the year, and it's 1-1. A little later, Daniil Romantsov is slashed on his way in, and the ref says it's going to be a penalty shot. Romantsov skates in, tries to fool Vasily Demchenko with the dig, no dice, Demchenko comes out on top. Shortly after that, Martin Ruzicka scores on a rebound, and Traktor grabs the lead. 2-1 Traktor after 40 minutes of play. Third period now, and Ruzicka scores another one. This time he nets it on his own rebound to get his second of the night and 11th of the season. 3-1 Traktor now. Just over a minute later, Philipp Larsson brings Yugra within one again. This time the puck deflected off him right into the net. Larsson with his second of the night and 5th of the year. 3-2 now. Traktor still get the W on this one as Artur Pinkovsky scores an empty netter late in regulation. Traktor take 3 points on home ice and move up to 5th spot in the East. 4-2 Traktor final. Battle of Tatarstan is on next. Akbars face Neftekhimik. We're just a few minutes in and Neftekhimik opened up the scoring. Maxim Rybin sends a long pass to Pavel Zdunov from the far blue line. He goes for spinorama. That's stopped, but Zdunov still scores on a rebound. Nice goal by Zdunov, and it's 1-0 Neftekhimik. Just over 4 minutes later, Zdunov scores again. Maxim Rybin earns his second assist of the night as he fits Zdunov for a shot on a wide open net. Zdunov scores his second of the game and third of the season. 2-0 Neftekhimik. All Akbars can get on this one is a goal by Igor Mirnov early in the final frame. Neftekhimik take 3 points on the road and continue the quest for the playoffs against all odds. 2-1 Neftekhimik final. Next up, Yaroslavl, where Lokomotiv hosts Sochi. At 2:05, Igor Radulov opens up the scoring. He gets one past Vitaly Kolesnik on a rebound for his 6th, and Sochi lead 1-0. Lokov finds some scoring in the second frame. Yunus Hola scores in his 3rd consecutive game as Danila Palkov and Sergei Konkov draw the assists. 1-1, and this one is going to overtime. Sochi have a man advantage in the extra frame, and they convert. Igor Ignatishkin went for a pass, the puck hit Stefan Kronwall and went right into the net. It's an odd goal, but they'll take it. Sochi increased their odds of making the playoffs in the debut year. 2-1 Sochi overtime final. We're in Cherpovets now, where Severstal hosts Slovan. No scoring in the first, so we pick it up from the second. Dmitry Kogorlitsky opens up the scoring from the slot, but props should really go to Zahor Zamasta for his effort on forechecking. 1-0 Severstal. 5 minutes later, Severstal doubles their lead. Sergei Monachov scores his 6th of the season as he has the quickest hands on this man. 2-0 Severstal now. A few minutes later, Slovan with a 2-on-1 rush. Tomas Surba on the receiving end of the pass shoots, hits the crossbar, and the puck somehow stays out. They're not even gonna review it. No goal. And Matt Merlo gets a game misconduct on top of that for unsportsmanlike. Third period now, and we get to see beauty. Ladislav Nagy to rock teacher back to Nagy, and he nets it. Nagy scores his 21st of the year, and it's 2-1 now. 6 minutes later, Severstal restores the 2-goal margin. Pavel Chernov nets his 15th of the year to make it 3-1 Severstal. 2 minutes after that, Rock Teacher brings it all within one again. Ladislav Nagy picks up an assist on the play as well. 3-2, and there's lots of time on the clock. With just under 6 minutes left in regulation, Evgeny Kovryshin puts it out of reach as he nets his 3rd of the year on a power play. Severstal take 3 important points on home ice. 4-2, Severstal is your final. We're in St. Petersburg now, where SKA hosts Jokerit. The two battle for second spot in the West. Home team strikes first. Roman Rukavishnikov scores his 3rd of the year with a long shot through traffic. 1-0 SKA. Jokerit tied up on the second tilt. Linus Umerk and Steve Moses set up Billy Lyonen for a shot, and he nets a power play marker. That's also his 3rd of the season, and this one will be decided in a shootout. Vedr Kokrikov wins it for SKA, and with these 2 points, they look poised to finish second in the West. 2-1 SKA shootout final. This is Nizhny Novgorod, and tonight Torpedo hosts Nedveshek. First period, and Torpedo draw first blood. Sakari Salminen sets up Jarkko Immonen at hash marks, and he one-times it in. Immonen, that's his 16th, and it's 1-0 Torpedo after 20. Second period now, and Torpedo doubled their lead. Nikita Turachevsky with the assist, and Valery Vasilyev with the goal. Flyers prospect scores his 2nd of the year to make it 2-0 Torpedo. With just 7 seconds left in the period, Nevichak got a goal back. James Wright scores his 15th on a rebound to make it 2-1. Torpedo secured the win with an early marker in the final frame. Vadim Krasnoslobodtsov missed his 14th of the year to ensure Torpedo's W on home ice. With that win, Torpedo move up to 7th spot in the West. 3-1 Torpedo final. Final game of the night is a great rivalry. Red Army hosts Dynamo Moscow. They kick it up from the second, and Dynamo opened up the scoring. Mortis Korsov sends it in for his 10th of the season. 1-0 Dynamo Moscow. And early in the third, another Latvian doubles Dynamo's lead. Kaspars Dugamic scores his 22nd of the year to give us our final. Alex Eremenko stops 32 shots for his 4th shutout of the year in this one. 2-0 Dynamo Moscow final. And that's it for your daily KHL update. 2 more games to look for this Monday. Make sure to tune in for the highlights. My name is Andreas Sachenko. See you guys soon.